In the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live. Undefeated.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you gotta look out for that.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Introducing the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
For this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's gonna be something special.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
And that's the opening bell, round one. That left scores. Fantastic punch. Great counter right hand there. Back and forth they go. He misses with that jab. Good left counter that lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They exchange punches. Counter right. Perfect punch. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm around your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching till that referee said stop.
Nice counter shot. He missed with that jab. When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Lands with the right counter. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. There's a counter shot. like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. These punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punch.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good counter punching. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. Trying to answer back. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Good right hand. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. Good count. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Beautiful counter shot. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Left counter scores. Nice counter shot with the right hand. It's It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Is he out on his feet here? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. Left counter was perfectly timed. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter punch. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch scores. Which fighter will say no mas? And a counter left. Got out of the way of that right hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. We wanted it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching for both these fighters.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Perfect counter shot. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. That left shot lands. Nice offensive display landing that left counter. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice exchanges from... Better be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. It's bombed away. Left counter punch will score. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. shots. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. He misses with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter left hand there. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. You have once, and you got away with it, you can do it again.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Punch, counter punch. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Better be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. Hey, those punches add up. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. He just misses with that big right hand. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. That left hook doesn't find its target. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That counter shot lands. That punch lands. Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who can, nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Do you believe this? Oh, that punch. And he misses with that jab. We're witnessing one of the all-time greats go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots. But come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. He fails to score with that. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket.
There's There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
God, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Punch, counter punch. Counter punching. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How'd you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? That was the moment. Beautiful counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picked. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Does he have what it takes to get out of trouble here? Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. That punch landed. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Punch, counter punch. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? So much for boxing. This is a fight. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Punch, counter punch. That one will count. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Still swinging with nothing left. And he just missed with that left jab. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We've made it to round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. They both want the Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Good job trying to back out of trouble. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Perfect counter lands. Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Right punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He just misses with that jab. Oh, what a punch! Counter-punching. Failing to score. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. Punch, counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. No rest for the weary. Caution is being thrown to the wind. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters, and he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You need to be worried that the referee's not going to cut.
And you can see he does not like being grabbed onto. Do you believe what we are seeing? And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. Another scoring shot there. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Muhammad, the greatest. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? Time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.